Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmy. Today we are here to stuff our paycheck from May 23rd. Stay tuned. Okay everyone, so we are gonna start today actually with the money. I haven't filmed in a week, so it's like I forgot what to do. So today, just like the last time, we stuffed or got money out after our paycheck. We have a lot of different denominations here. But I was very excited because my bank had $2 bills. So in total, we took out $2,169. And I have cat hair all over me. Ladybug, Miss Bugger, sure did miss me. So she's been loving on me ever since I got home. I am filming this on Friday, the 23rd. I just got home this morning. I left my hotel this morning at around 3 a.m. And got home right around 8. I ran into a little bit of traffic, but it wasn't too bad. Since there are different denominations and there are quite a lot of bills, I am going to use the calculator, but we should have 2,169. 100, 200, 50, 100, 50, 200, 53, 54, 5500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And look at this bill here, has been like run through the wash a few times. It feels very thin. Oh, that poor $10 bill. So that was 360. And some of the 5s and the 2s, the 2s are brand spanking new, fresh off the printer, I think. So add some sort quick so I can get through these pretty easily. All right, and 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. Sorry about that. Something caught my attention. Okay. In $2 bills, which again, I am so excited that I have. Let's see. And like I said, these are fresh from the Fed, so they're super sticky. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 70. Okay, this is a band of 100, and I did go ahead and count it, so I'm going to save you guys the count. So I should have $59 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 59. All right, so we have what we should. We have $2,169, which is phenomenal. Let me stick my calculator over to the side here. And I am just gonna stick these over to the side. I'm not sure that we're gonna need them for our binders that we're stuffing right now, but just in case, I will just have these over to the side. Okay, getting started out with our wallet. So we do have some receipts that I need to scan into Fetch. And I actually just realized I don't have our jar, so let me grab that. And apologies in advance. It was very rainy and stormy where I went for orientation for my new job. And so the allergies are allergying. I'm feeling kind of hacky today. So anyway, we do have rollover in a couple of envelopes. So in groceries, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. So we're actually going to roll that over to this pay period. And in vaping left, we have 20, 30, 35, and 36. This goes into our rollover jar here that we can't decide if we want to keep this locked up until the end of the year, or if we want to take it out and count it at the end of June. I'm thinking that if we do decide to take it out and count it in the month of June, that it will go, we will use this money to play in our debt binder. But I also kind of want to wait and see what it's going to be at the end of the year, but I'm not patient. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below. What would you do? And then dining out is empty. Convenience is empty. Buffer, we are going to take what is left. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. This will go into our dough envelope. And then credit cards. Like I said, I did have to go to orientation for my new role. They had not yet assigned a corporate card. So I had to put all of my food, any fuel, snacks, things like that. I had to put that on my credit card, and then we will be reimbursed in the next few weeks or a month. So I'm going to leave this in until we do our month end unstuffing, reallocation, consolidation, things like that, to be able to take this back to the bank. But the amount going back to the bank is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125, 26, and 127. So again, we will make sure that this is taken out when we do our month end, and that we should be able to do next week, since it's hard to believe May is already almost over. So going back up to the front in groceries today, we are going to be adding 150, and we did that in 250s, 220s, and we will go ahead and use this raggedy tin for groceries. So now the total in groceries is 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, and 350. All right, our spending is going to get 40, and we did that in a 20 and 2 10s. So 20, 30, and 40. Those 10s are not that great either. And then in vaping, we do our typical 150, which is 2 50s, 2 20s, and a 10. 50, 100, 20, 40, and 150. We'll stick that in there. In dining out, we are giving ourselves $60. Did I put 40 or 60 in spending? I put 40. Okay. Wanted to make sure. I'm looking at my cash breakdown just off camera over here. So sorry, you guys. And my layout on my cash breakdown is not the same as my envelope, so I really should probably fix that. Anywho, dining out is going to get 60, so we did that in 2 20s and 2 10s. So 20, 40, 50, and 60. convenience is getting skipped, and then buffer is going to get its normal 20. All right, so 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then again, credit cards we will leave until we do our end of month consolidation, reconciliation, all that jazz. But in our wallet in total today, we stuffed $420. All right, next is our low priority binder. And some of these are getting skipped, but we will go ahead and work through them. So fur babies, this benefited from a savings challenge reallocation randomizing last in April. So we are skipping fur babies. We're pretty set there. Splurge is also getting skipped. It was also heavily benefited from the randomizer. For self-care, today we finished in working our budget, our scratcher from Stacy and Kids at Building Big Budgets. Self-care isn't vanity, it's sanity. It says that it's a save 30, but when I added everything up, it's a save 40. So yay for extra $10. So to finish this off, we did $33. And we did that in a 20, a 10, a $2 bill, and a 1. So 20, 30, 32, and 33. All right, so now in self-care, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, and 52. And we have a new scratcher challenge that we will be starting next pay period. And this is from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar, and it is a save 50. And this is a completed savings challenge. So we will pay corporate for this once we are done with our stuffing today. So I will just stick that right there to remind me. All right, streaming today is getting $10. Let me grab a marker here. There is the 10. And we did that in a $10 bill. So now in streaming, we have $100 in the high yield. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 55. And we are saving next for Amazon, which is due in September. I'm sorry. Amazon is due in December, and it's only $150, so we've already satisfied that, which is outstanding. All right, in emergency, we scratched off the $10 spot, so that is what we are adding today. So in emergency, we have 1,500, 600, 700, 800 in the high yield, 1850, 70, and 80. So we are slowly inching our way back up to that 2,000 comfort level that we like to have. All right, in Uh-Oh Dough, we scratched off the $10 space, so we are adding 10 into here. Plus, we are going to be adding our 20 that we did not use in our wallet. I'm heavily considering either taking the buffer amount down in our wallet, like cutting it in half, because we don't seem to be using it. And while I like that it goes into this envelope, we may reconsider either how much we're putting in our wallet, or just if we're still going to put it in our wallet after this reaches its fully funded. And I want to say that we will consider it fully funded around 300, maybe 500. So far in Uh-Oh Dough, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 217. And apologies if you can hear Birdie barking. I'm not sure what she is barking at. It could be air for all I know. But she's having a fit about something. And this one needs to be condensed. I'm concerned that that envelope is going to bust apart. And then as normal, in my envelope and my husband's envelope, we each get $5. So I will color that off for me and give me my 5. So now in my spending, I have 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. Good little amount there in case I want something nice. That will probably go toward funding some of my recent Etsy purchases. And my husband's envelope, he is also getting 5. So he now has 20, 40, 55, 65, and 70. And he is very excited that we are starting the Halloween A Day Celebrating the Birth of Jesus Oopsie challenge that we got from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. So we will go ahead and color this heart. This is the first time we're using this tracker. All right, and that is all for our low priority binder today. And today we stuffed a total of $73. All right, next is our high priority personal savings binder. And we are going to start out in our favorite envelope, as I'm sure it's everybody's favorite envelope, in debt. And for debt today, we are stuffing $15, which is one of these bills. So as you guys know, if you have been watching my channel recently, I started a new job and I had to travel for orientation. I had to take a drive of a few hours. So far in debt, we have $2,100, $200 in the high yield, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36. That's a great savings there. But anyway, I had to drive for orientation. The company that I am now working for is very passionate about military life. And so the first couple of days were solely teaching everybody about the military, their way of life, what their struggles are, what their, things that they go through, things that their families go through. And it was so moving. The company actually did a ceremony in honor of Memorial Day. And I was in a room of 49 of my new peers, and I was bawling like a baby, y'all. Bawling like a baby. It was so moving. All right, so for my husband's Roth IRA, we finished this challenge. This feels like it took us so long to do, but it really wasn't long at all. So this is the Dopamine Dollars Challenge from the Millennial Dollar. And we decided to roll a D12, and we rolled one row every paycheck that we had the challenge active. So we are finishing this challenge with a savings of $28. This is one that we are going to wipe and reuse, not necessarily in the IRA, but this was so much fun to do the way that we did it. So let's pull in $28, and I did that in a 20, a 5, a $2 bill. I'm so happy about the 2s, you guys, and a 1. So let me get situated here. So now in my husband's Roth IRA, we have $1,000 sitting in the high yield, waiting to be put as a contribution. And then in cash, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 57, 58, 59, 61, and 62. So 1,062. And next pay period, we are going to be starting this scratcher. It says Feeling Lucky, and it comes to us from Kimmy over at Bajan Girl Budgets here on YouTube. Her Etsy shop is Kimmy's Budgets. It does not have any ranges. It says Feeling Lucky. It is a mystery save, so really hoping that this is going to be a good saver for my husband's Roth IRA. All right, next is my Roth IRA, and we are going to be adding 25. So let's do the pair of socks here on the clothesline. All right, and I did mine in a 20 and a 5. All right, so now in my Roth IRA, we have 500, 700 sitting in the high yield, 50, 70, 800, and I'm sorry, let me do that again. 500, 700, 750, 770, 790, 800, 5, 10, 11, and 12. So $812 so far toward my 2025 Roth IRA, which is a good savings, even though we got started pretty late. In vacation today, we are finishing out this row of gems. So we are stuffing $125, which is so exciting because that means that we are that much closer to the goal of finishing this challenge before we leave for Toronto in August. So each gem is $25. So that's 50, 75, 100, and 125. And I did that in a $100 bill, a 20, and a 5. Oops. All right. So now in travel, we have, excuse me, or in vacation, we have 1,000, 500, 600, 700, so 1,700 in the high yield, 1,800, 1,850, 1,900, 20, 40, 65, 70, and 71. That is exciting. This, what is currently sitting in the envelope, both in cash and what is represented by placeholders, this will cover the hotel in Toronto and the rental car for when we touch down in New York, because we're making a stop in New York on the way there and on the way back. We're actually flying into LaGuardia because we have friends that live in upstate New York and we want to spend some time with them because we don't get to see them very often. And that right there covers the hotel and the rental. So anything else that we save after this stuffing is solely going to be for food, entertainment, whatever it is that we want to do, which is really, really exciting. Christmas is covered in our Christmas binder, so we are skipping Christmas. And in savings, we are doing 55 today. And I did that in a 50 and a 5. So now in savings, we have 10,000, 12,000, 13,000, 1, 2, 3. So $13,300 sitting in our high yield. 50, 400, 450, 470, 480, 490, 495, and 500. So $13,500 for savings, which is phenomenal. And I'm hoping now that I have a full-time job where I'm going to be getting a regular paycheck, we can go back to paying ourselves 10% of what we bring in. We won't know, obviously, if that works with our budget until I get my first check in a couple of weeks, but really, really excited to amp up our savings. And in this binder today, we stuffed $248. I think I may have just bumped y'all there, and if I did, I'm so sorry. Next is going to be our car and home high priority savings. So in car maintenance today, we are stuffing $10, and I did a 6 and a 4. So let me color those off here. I'll leave that out because we're going to need that for the next couple as well. So now in car maintenance, we have $500 sitting in the high yield, 520, 530, 40, 50, and 51. Good savings there, considering my husband's registration is due in July, mine is due in September, so we both need inspections and tag. We have to pay for our registration tags, and then just for anything else that may come up, we're starting to save for tires and things of that sort. So really glad about that savings. Car insurance is going to get its normal $50, so I'm going to color in a honeycomb here. And I did not say who that challenge was from. This challenge is from Bare Budget, And this one does not have a name on it, so I don't know who it came from. But if you are the one and you're watching, thank you so much for creating it. We are putting 50 in, so we have 100 sitting in this envelope. We pay our car insurance every 6 months, and we just made the last payment in May, which is why this one has practically no money in it. In home maintenance, you will notice that this envelope is dwindled, and that is because we had to make a repair on the siding of our house. And so we had to take money out of our home maintenance envelope. We are putting 10 in today, so we did that with 2 of the 5s. And this is the same tracker as car maintenance. It comes to us from Bare Budget. But you guys, this is proof that this system works, because we did not have to put the repair on credit. We didn't have to dip heavily into our savings account. We had the money in the envelope or in the bank specifically earmarked for home maintenance, that we didn't have to worry about it. So the system works as long as you stick to it and you stay consistent. So now in home maintenance, we have 10, 20, and 25. We will get this built back up, no problem. But we do live in an older home. It was built in the 60s. Maintenance and repairs just kind of come along with it. So we want to always be as prepared as possible. And in home savings, which is helping to save toward our future home, we are putting 5 in today, which is one of the little piggies here. So now in home savings, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, so 1,300 sitting in the high yield. 1350, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 1374. So good start to that savings. We're already over 1,000, which is amazing. All right, and in this binder today, we stuffed a total of $75. The last binder we are stuffing today is our month ahead. We are not going to be stuffing our kiddos binder the way that we did the budget this time, because it was technically the last amount that we had set aside from my last paycheck from my prior employer. We wanted to really hammer down on savings because we have a lot of big goals for 2025. And so our kiddos binder is not going to get stuffed this pay period, but we will pick that back up next pay period. All right, next is month ahead. We are starting out with mortgage. Mortgage is getting its normal $57. And I did that in a 50, a 5, and a 2. All right, so now in mortgage, we should have 1,148. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, which is currently sitting in our month ahead savings account. 50, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Is that what I said? 1,148. Yep, that's right. Perfect. We are getting so close to being another month ahead. I'm so excited. All right, if I can get the money out here. Electric is getting $5. So now in electric, we have 100 sitting in the high yield, 150, 160, 165, and 170. Gas is also getting $5. So now gas has 20, 25, 30, and 35. I knew that was wrong. Let's try that again. 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. That's much better. So sorry, guys. This stupid camera, I do not know when it cut off, but just in case it cut off in the middle of anything, we did stuff our normal amounts. We stuffed mortgage with 57, so there's a total of 1,148. We stuffed electric with 5 for a total of 170. We stuffed gas with 5 for a total of 55. And we are now on cell phone, and I just put the $11 in. So in cell phone, we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This camera and I, you guys, we have a love-hate relationship. I don't know why it sometimes all of a sudden just stops working. It keeps saying that it's out of storage, but we wipe the card every time we do editing and post new videos, and it's like a terabyte card. So I really don't understand what's going on. $3 are getting added into the water envelope today. And so now that takes water to 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, and 65. Wi-Fi is also getting $3, and it should have the same amount of 65. 50, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 65. Perfect. Home warranty is getting $5. And so now in home warranty, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Our last two, pest control gets $1, so now it has $7. And AC and heat also gets $1. And so now AC and heat has 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then the last envelope is groceries. We typically put any rollover that we have from the prior pay period into this groceries envelope. But since we rolled it over in our wallet for this pay period, nothing is getting stuffed in here. And for the entire binder, as per normal, we stuffed a total of $91. Okay, so now we are going to get out the money. Let me stick these over here. That way I still don't forget. Let me just stick them right there. We are going to go ahead and take out the money for our savings challenges, but we have a lot going on. So let me get Junior's Restaurant and my mini binder. Okay, so for my minis, it is getting a total of 50. So I did that. I used, oh no, those are for Junior. So I do 25 in ones and 25 in fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And 25 in fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that is for my minis. And then for Junior's Restaurant box, we are doing a bonus video. So we are doing a total of 50. So I did one $2 bill for each one. And no, I didn't. Oh, you know what? I put the $2 bills in my minis. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we will put these here. Make my minis a little extra spicy this go around. All right, so for Junior, we did a 10, 5 fives, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 15 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So this should be a total of 50. 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Perfect. And I have a 10 because I can consolidate in here to get smaller bills for when we go through and play the restaurant box. All right, next is Grease's Minis. So let me go ahead and unband this strap of 100s. And he gets 25 in 1s and 25 in 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, that was perfect. And I already know he's going to complain about some of the bills that he got in his selection, but that's all right. I'll deal with it. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So here is his 50 for his minis. Okay, we have one final round of May Money Mayhem. So for this, we are putting in $20. So we did 2 5s, 1 and 2, and 10 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let me just count that to make sure that this is 20. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. And that is for our last round that we're going to play of May Money Mayhem. Okay, next up is going to be mine and my husband's minis. And for this one, we did the same thing, 25 in 1s and 25 in 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And then 25 and 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Beautimus. So these, or this binder will be ready to go when we play in minis on Monday. Next is our Christmas minis. We did 50 because we do 2 Fridays. Excuse me, and we do 25 each. So, looking for it on my cash count here. Here we go. So we did $20 and 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I added 2s to our Christmas minis, and we did $10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And we did 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And let me just double count this to make sure that it is 50. 5, 10, 15, 20. Uh-oh. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Ooh, those $2 bills are going to be fun because they are sticky. And next is our Big Kahuna Christmas binder. This one is getting $100. And we did that in a 20, 3 10s, so 10, 20, 30. 7 5s, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. I put some 2s in this one too, so there's $8 in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we did 7 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let me get some sort quick on here. And let's give this account and make sure that this is $100. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Oh my goodness. 87, 89, 91, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Ooh, that was hard. That was hard to count and keep straight. So the 100 is going to go into our Big Kahuna binder. I can't wait to get back and play in this one again. I love it so much. And I think I got my new beautiful green binder from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. Tomorrow, you guys will see a video pop for where I will be showing all of the Happy Mail that I got while I was away for orientation. I did a poll on my Ko-fi, my Instagram, and YouTube community to see if you guys were interested in that, or if you were just like, nah, I don't want to see it. And the overwhelming response was, please show me all the goodies. So that will be posted for you guys tomorrow. And then in our debt binder, again, the dashboard is not suitable for children. So if their little eyes are there, make them close them or just cover the screen. Let me move this here. Our debt binder. So I am very, very excited, you guys. Our debt binder. So we take the interest that we earn from Ally every month, and we apply that to our debt binder. Now, can we make, quote unquote, make more leaving it in and letting the interest accrue on the interest? Absolutely. But this is a way that we can ensure that the money is put toward debt by taking it out and putting it in the binder. So for debt, we are stuffing 202 doll hairs. Very, very exciting. So I don't remember. Actually, let me look, because I have a $2 bill listed here, but I don't remember putting that in our, okay, I did it. All right. So for the debt binder, we did 3 20s, so 20, 40, 60. We did 8 10s, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 11 5s. 5 10, 15 20, 25 30, 35 40, 45 50, 55. We did a $2 bill and 5 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this should be $202. So excited for this. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 97, 98, 99, 200, 1, and 2. Perfection. All right, let me rearrange here. And let's stick this in the little pocket. I am so excited to play with this money in the debt binder. I'm so excited. So excited. Did I say how excited I was? I'm so excited. All right, so that is the debt binder. And everything that we have left here should be what is going toward our savings challenges. So let me just pull my planner down here. I really should like write it on a sticky note and just keep it next to me. Let's see, savings challenges. Okay, so I should have here, hopefully, we have $650 here. So fingers crossed that is what we have. And let me grab my calculator, my handy dandy calculator here. So we have 100, 50, 100, 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Oh my goodness, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. Oh, I have more. What did I not add to? Oh, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this is going to end up being right, but we have $690 left here. I have an announcement. Beep, 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 announcement. So Jessie G Stuffings and I are in a collab. We both want to get to 500 subscribers. So Jessie is such a sweetheart. She's from Texas, but she lives in, I believe, Seattle now, I think. Don't quote me on that. But she reached out and said, hey, I would love to do a collab with you. So, of course, it was my first time being asked or, you know, having anybody have any kind of interest. So, of course, I said yes. I love Jessie. I love her channel. Make sure to go subscribe to her if you are not already. But we created a game. You guys know how much I love games. So we created Budgeters Start Your Engines. And it is a game board and it comes with cards. So we did do, or I did create 2 different sets of instructions. So there is a quote regular set of instructions, which is if you're playing the game how it's intended to be played. And then I also made modifications for a lower income because some of the cards have higher dollar amounts over $5. But I still want everybody to have an opportunity to play the game. And so I modified the rules to try my best to fit a low income. Now, that being said, just because these are rules does not mean you need to follow them, right? Make the game work with your budget. And it comes with cards. So I did the game board and the dashboards. And Jessie created the cards. Y'all, look how cute these cards are. So whenever you are rolling through the game, if you land on a number, then you save that dollar amount. But if you land on a truck, you draw a truck card. And there is 1 sheet. I thought there were 2. There is. My stuff dropped earlier, and so it got all jacked up. So there are 2 sheets of cards that are included if you land on a truck. Then we have bonus cards. So anytime you land on a bonus spot, you draw a bonus card. And you save for the dollar amount that's listed here. Or if you want to save much more, you can do a multiplier, a D3 or a D4. If you're low income, you can add the numbers together if it's a 2-digit number. Or you can use a D3 or a D4 to do a division. So if I pull a 9, I roll a D3, it tells me 3, I pay $3. Make it work for you. And then Jessie, look how adorable these are. Jessie created IOU cards. So we have an Aw Man IOU, a WTH IOU, which is probably the one I'll use the most, a Burnout IOU, and a Crashing IOU. So again, the game board, I don't know, I didn't print the dashboards. What a dumb mistake on my part. But the dashboards, I'll get those printed and show them on a future video. But the dashboards have this little muddy track kind of background, and they have our names and the road to 500 subbies. Or I think it says race to 500 subbies on the dashboard. But again, the game board and the dashboards are on my Ko-fi site. I will have the direct link down below. The cards and also the dashboards are going to be on Jessie's Ko-fi. So make sure, number 1, that you're following both of us. And number 2, that you go get the game and the cards and the dashboards and play along with us. We are going to start playing in the month of June, and we will play until we both hit 500. As of the time that I am filming this, I am sitting at 283. And Jessie, I believe, is around 415, I believe. So she's definitely a lot closer than me, but she has said many times that she will stay the course and play until we both hit 500, and we are both going to be doing a giveaway when we hit that 500 subscriber mark. So stay tuned for information on the giveaway. And again, check the link in my description for the game board and the dashboards. Go check out Jessie G Stuffings on YouTube. Miss Jessie will have her Ko-fi linked in her description, and you can go there and get the cards and the dashboards. Also, I realized this when I was printing. For some reason, when it converted over to a PDF, it seemed to cut off a little bit of the bottom here. So make sure that when you set this to print, that your print setting says fit to page, so that it all fits on one page. So super, super excited to start that collab. But that is why I am off. So I have $690 in my tray. 40 of that is going to go toward the collab. So I need to take out $40. And I did that in two $2 bills. So that's 4. We did that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25, 29. Nope, that's not right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Maybe I did 33, 34, 35, and a 5. If this is wrong, I'll figure it out. I'm going to have to go through, because on my cash breakdown, I just have the total amount that I need, not the breakdown for each thing, because it's all on one line. So yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix this breakdown if that's what we need to do. So from the 690, I'm pulling 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. So minus my 40. And what I have left in the tray is what is going to savings challenges, which is $650. All right, guys. So that is all that I have for you today. Again, Jessie G Stuffings and I are doing a collab, and we are starting it June 1st. So I am going to be putting a video on once a week, at least for right now, just because that's what works with my budget. Oh my gosh, my hands are so dirty from those $2 bills. But that is going to be what works right now for our budget. I may increase the number of times that I'm filming, but I'm definitely dedicated to doing at least one video a week. We finished oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm so excited that I got asked to do a collab. We finished 2 savings challenges, which means we need to pay Corper. So let me take $2 out of Corper's stash here. And let's pay Corper our dues. Order up. Times 2. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And then these 2 challenges are going to go into our completed savings challenge bag, and it is still May, so we're sticking them in here. They are not going to have any money attached to them because the money is in the envelopes, but we still want to be able to celebrate that we finished challenges. So you guys, I thought that April's video was super long for challenge reallocation, but I think May's going to give it a run for its money. Look at those challenges. Phenomenal. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, taking time out of your day. Again, if you are not subscribed, please go hit that subscribe button. It'll be right over here to your right side, or it'll be under the video on top of the description. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming, staying, and coming back. I greatly appreciate all of you. And that's all that I've got. Yep, that's it. Tomorrow, my Happy Mail video will go live, so make sure that you tune in there if you're interested in seeing all the cool stuff that I got. I'm so, so, so excited. I'm going to do a sneak peek today just to make sure that all of my packing slips are out and things like that, so that I don't try to flash my address for the whole interwebs to see. But I'm really, really excited to show you guys everything that I've purchased. I took advantage of a lot of sales. So I'm really, really excited. But as always, I will leave you with, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.